mankind won't be destroyed. The fact that you and I are working here today is evidence of that. Won't be destroyed.
Okay, welcome back to the Tetris Championships of Korea, and I am going to be your commentator for today. Kamoto, if there's a moment you'd like to, if there's a moment where you'd like to leave the stream, it's now because I will be taking over for today, and joining with me is going to be Fox Speed.
Hello, my name is Fox Speed. I also go by Fox or Zach. It's a pleasure to be commentating for you guys.
Yeah. Even though my partner has changed like 3 times for the last week or so, but that doesn't matter. Today we've got the grand finals. What Andy told me to do was to briefly go over the what's it called again? The format of the grand finals. Like, not a lot to go through. Basically, it's a double elimination bracket. What was I supposed to do again? Alzheimer's. Right. So, top four. We've got Bazzi and Shiro Hone. That's Shiro Hone spelled in Korean, by the way. Yeah, I know. Japanese names spelled in Korean. I don't know. I don't understand as well. But we've got Bazzi versus Shiro Hone. Relatively close in terms of TR. Relatively close in terms of APM and all that stuff as well. Relatively close. Shiro Hone leads by about 20 APM, but it really doesn't matter at this level of play, as cheesing and macro does play a large part in all of that. But what Bazzi does have for himself is that he's the ability to dictate the pace of the match. What I mean by that is that Bazzi finds these really ridiculous sequences where he can just keep on sending and makes his opponent respond. Whereas our Shiro Hone on the left, on the right, is it? No, it's on the right. Yeah, on the right has got the speed advantage to respond to all that pressure. It's going to be a very interesting matchup. We've got some votes. We've got some votes going into the mainstream right now, I think, on the Korean stream right now. This is the English restream. If you happen to hate my voice, you can go over there, check them out. Very high quality stream as well. But obviously, we've got some votes over there. You can go there and vote whoever you'd like to cheer on, probably. But Bazzi versus Shiro Hone, we have seen this matchup before, I think, like once or twice in past tournaments, and once in the current tournament, I think. Not very sure about that, don't quote me on it. Yeah, very interesting matchup. I expect there to be an absolute pendulum of an exchange of garbage between the two players. I've been talking too much. And Foxspeed, what do you think is going to happen here?
Just judging from their Tetrio stats, it looks as though MTU or Shirahone has a definite speed advantage, having a 3-second faster sprint time or sprint record than Bazzi. But from what I've seen of Bazzi's playstyle, they play fast and they play hard. Always
Yeah, it's
opening.
well, the Koreans. You are watching a tournament of Koreans, by the way. If you didn't know that, obviously. But the Koreans do have a reputation for being absolute speed demons, and our top four is no exception, right? They can play fast whenever they want. But the difference between Bazzi and the rest of the top four is that while he can play fast, he decides to play slow. He takes a more core pie approach to things. Not exactly core pie, but Kwapai sacrifices every last of his speed for efficiency, but Bazzi doesn't really do that. He isn't really at a speed disadvantage. Not much, at least. It's 0.5, 0.6 compared to the rest of his competition. But he can play fast. He can push his speed to about 4 PPS, I believe. His sprint would reflect that as well. But what he can do with such a speed limitation on himself is that he has more options for macro. He has more options for offensive approaches. He and all that stuff. Very, very good. I expect a lot of consistency coming out from Bazzi here. And Shiro Hone, I think, just has to find a way to stay consistent, at least consistent enough with his 0.5 PPS advantage, and like push that advantage towards a more cheesy and more deadly approach to his attacks. And there you go. It should be a very good. And both players should have a very wide variety of winning strategies here. Definitely a very imbalanced matchup. That's just terminology, but yeah, very imbalanced matchup, very interesting matchup. We should be getting into the main match soon. If you're not familiar with the format, it's a very weird format. We play like 2 first to 7 matches, and there's no warm up. It's weird. But
by the way, we are actually going to have a little bit of time to kill because of the fact that the Korean streamers are actually having an interview with the top 4 players right now.
I see. They have an exclusive interview thing as well. God. If only.
That was one of the things I didn't expect to happen. I have to know, by the way.
I see some new faces in chat here as well. We've got Pandora, we've got Jay Pluso as well. Absolutely awesome name. Hi, welcome.
How's it going there?
2 of my wonderfully close friends coming to support me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Glad you came. We've got Foxbeat today here with me. I think it's going to be a smooth stream. I hope it's going to be a smooth stream.
From the point onward, all the points, the player who gets success,
Cheers for the commentators
unlike the main matches, the top 16 matches, where each set is versus three matches.
Oh yeah, by the way, chat, that voice coming from heaven, that's Andy, our lovely host. He's speaking behind productions right now, but he doesn't have like the avatar lighting up thing, so it's confusing sometimes. But that's your host, Andy. He's responsible for the permission to restream this entire thing in English. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. And heaven host. Yep. Indeed. Quite heavenly.
Even though I could have just added a scene where I could show full commentators at once, but I was too lazy to do that. even though all I had to do was just copy and paste one of the scenes I made.
I mean, it is quite troublesome finding the right composition for everything, but this works as well, so why not?
And looks like the Korean streamers has just sorted the prediction vote, and they're like halfway through. We looks like we have to wait for like or we have to wait for like within around a minute, I guess.
Okay. We are a little bit behind schedule because of the Korean stream trying to interview everyone and everything.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Let's see.
But yeah, so anyone watching on the side, quickly make another tab, head over to the Korean stream, spend your channel points, get in on that prediction.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though you won't be able to understand what they're talking about, so we're here for you guys.
Just mute their stream and have us in the background. Yeah. It'll mostly sync up.
Yeah.
The 18 years of Korean dramas finally paid off. I can hear some words.
Okay, this game is going to begin in a moment. I'm actually also monitoring the Korean stream right now, so that I can translate what they say into English, so that you guys can hear what's happening right now.
Live translation.
That's one of the perks when the stream host is bilingual.
Korean was a.
I'm also pure South Korean.
Actually started learning Korean not too long ago. I mostly memorized the alphabet, but didn't get much further than that.
Yeah. Probably the most efficient alphabet in the entire world.
Yeah, you still get the hang of it in no time, I can guarantee that.
The only problem I have is I'm dyslexic, so knowing which side things goes on, that was a struggle.
I had the same problem with Japanese as well. For the longest time, I couldn't tell apart between A and O. What a great time that was.
I had to make up little phrases for which side things went on. I think I still have them somewhere. I have all my notes packed together so I can pick up learning again whenever I find the time.
You know what's interesting? The how the Korean alphabet works, right? Like synonym, like vowels and all that stuff. Like the Vietnamese actually stole that and like applied it to the Latin alphabet. It was very interesting.
Well, if you want to
auto start is on, looks like we were starting the game's going to begin in like 15 minutes. 15 seconds or so.
Wonderful.
Yeah. 15 seconds.
Yeah, you'll be able to see the countdown, at the bottom of the UI, and yeah.
Alright, we are getting into the game finally. Wait, no, it's first to 3 for every single match. Okay, first to 3. I thought it was a mistake or something, but it's actually first to 3. We've got MK Ultimate for M2U, nothing too hot going on right now. Bazzi almost had the greatest down-attack combo of his entire life, but could not find it. Unfortunately, Q didn't support it. Now both players equilibrium once again.
You were fully right about Bazzi commanding the pace and putting a lot of pressure on MTU.
Yeah.
Of course, MTU digging down quickly and trying to apply that pressure back.
Yep. We've got equilibrium though, so that means MCU is currently winning in terms of like pacing. Because like if Bazzi is the one dictating the pace and he's not finding any good advantage off of it, then MCU is clearly doing something right. Okay, MCU taking some risk here for a 10 spike 12. Going to go for another TSD. But now we've yet again got a Peruvian. Bazzi under a little bit of cheesing pressure right now there. Going to have to try and down stack soon. We'll find a relatively decent down stack, though I'm not too fond of it. And that's barely enough to get M2U up to row 18, but will M2U survive? Shirohone barely survives by the skin of his teeth. Ooh, that missed
Everything
hole.
they need to dig down.
Yeah.
MTU reaching the bottom of their stack.
Now taking some risk here to try and top out Bazzi, and it works. Bazzi making 2 missed drops in a row. Very opportune moment for M2U, taking that risk on the 7-2 stack as well. Very good matchup. And
All clears from both.
yeah, and we've got all clear faster as well. Haven't seen that one in a long time. Bazzi finding that down stack, very nicely done. M2U now relatively cheesed up, has to find down stack something more efficient, something enough, I guess.
You very quickly turning the pressure back and sending all that garbage right back to Bazzi.
Very nice optimizations going on from MTU. Still, he's not feeling too much pressure. Still taking his time.
Strong 14 spike from MTU that Bazzi is still trying to fight off.
Ooh, Bazzi, very difficult stack. Had the right pieces for it though, and now he's going to make it this game. I think.
And that's 2 to MTU.
Could not find the right sequence in time. There's just the Bazzi.
As he quickly down stacking. Applying some heavy pressure back to MTU. Already taking command of the battle again. Both the players reaching the bottom of their stacks.
Extremely efficient approaches, yet extremely risky coming out from Bazzi here. And M2U is just taking a brunt of it like a champ. Bazzi, very opportune stack for something big here, and does find it, but obviously, unfortunately, will be cancelled mostly by M2U, doing very well.
Wrong sudden 18 spike from MTU.
Yeah, very nicely done. Bazzi, not feeling too much of that though. We turn that once again, an absolute pendulum of a matchup.
Bazzi having the lower stack advantage here. Keeping it clean.
I don't know what's the game plan for Bazzi here. Very difficult to say. He's really trying hard on on his pacing, but MTU just taking a run for the edge. He's not even complaining. Bazzi either needs to find something more or settle with less, and he finds something more. 11 spike coupled with a TSD. Very well done coming out from Bazzi. M2U just did not have a way out, taking his sweet time over there. Did not have the right stack for it. 2-1. We're still on match point, but Bazzi, that comeback is on the horizon. Ooh, very lost his comeback there. Interesting solution coming out from Bazzi.
Misdrop and it cost them the round.
Yeah. A lot of mistakes there coming up from MTU.
A reverse sweep from Bazzi here.
Potentially. Ooh, we got a little bit of a 7-2 going on for M2U here. Not the best stack if you not the best thing you can go for if you're trying to play it safe. So obviously trying to Okay, Bazzy still holding on, and yeah, it's got quite the stack for finding something here. Well, misdrop right immediately though. Will not have a sequence as of yet. And you making very interesting decisions. And Bazzy is like, ooh, Bazzy cannot find a way out, and the comeback is declined. Shiro Hone or M2U takes the win away. Very well played coming out from both players. In the latter half, whatever Bazzy found, it works, but he just could not extend it into a complete win. And we are going to a second set, I believe. Extremely close matchup.
Two very strong players really pushing each other to the edge.
Yeah. Hone going for... It looks like a great system. It's just standard center world backing. Going to convert it into something more. He tried to convert it into something more, couldn't find anything, so he settled with less. And Bazzy's still trying very hard to dictate the pace of the matchup here. Finding these very excellent sequences, but it's not enough. M2U is returning everything here.
Bazzy quickly making himself more room to stack with and return the garbage with.
Extremely calm down stack decision making coming up from M2U and Bazzy. On the rope for a little bit there, but going to find the 7-2 down stack conversion. Very nicely done, both players. And I disconnected. Oh wow, okay.
Right. Bazzy being pressured heavily by M2U, where Bazzy is known well for trying to hold command and dictate the pace of the match. M2U is really pushing back on him, not allowing him to take that footing advantage.
Hey, I'm back. Vietnamese internet, great. Let's see. Got MKO. We've got a more passive approach coming out from Bazzy. Well, I say passive. He's an insane donation. Be some stack optimization going out from Bazzy here. Not going to be enough though, as always. M2U defense is way too much. Ooh, M2U making a very clutch decision there with the IP. Going to find a down stack 18 spike.
Bazzy defends very well.
Bazzy responds with a 13 spike for that same garbage. Oh, but that miss on the LPs did not prove to be too much of a problem. Will convert into DSD, Tetris, and will downstack it into a 16 spike. Very nicely done coming out from Bazzy. M2U not under too much pressure right now though. Going to find the conversion, Tetris into TSS. 2-0 match point. Will we see another attempt as a reverse sweep coming out from Bazzy? Shiro Hone will go for a misdrop. That's unfortunate. Okay. Oh, we've got Erie in the core right now on as a backup commentator if I happen to die in the stream. Okay. Oh, not the time to be sidetracking.
Quick command and taking the match. Proving that he's most comfortable when he's commanding that lead.
Yeah, fighting against Bazzy, you're going to feel every mistake you make. He's dictating the pace and he's doing it well. He is not letting his opponent go when the opponent makes a mistake.
With returning that all clear garbage back onto MTU.
Very nice down stack sequence coming up from Bazzi. Very nice donations coming up from Bazzi. Still very calm with those down stack decisions still on MTU. Not going for too much of a greed here. Oh, but that stack, that kill did not support Shiro Hono in the slightest bits. Bazzi taking it to match point yet again. Another attempt.
Strong back. Yeah. Just gonna spike right back with it.
Bazzi cheesing out MTU here. MTU are under a lot of pressure from his own stack as well as Bazzi will find a way out, but under a lot of cheese right now. Well, on a lot of cheese right now. But not too much of a problem. We'll find a way to down stack out of that situation. Ooh, Tetris TSD barely capturing everything Bazzi has to offer. Bazzi slipping up on that pressure here. I think.
But definitely not relenting the match. Truly trying to hold that pressure and still bringing it strong.
Yeah. It's hard to say. Both players are at relative equilibrium, and yes again Bazzi comes out with a pace dictating TSD Tetris, and he's now going for a beautiful sequence of TSDs. M2U is going to have to take the brunt of it and try and and that he does. Bazzi barely survives. It barely finds the down stack combo. Extremely tense matchup.
Both of them holding their own as hard as they can.
You going for a little bit of greedy sets up here, going to have to down stack everything after this job. Bazzi still trying his damnedest to take the pace of this matchup. Oh, and finds a beautiful 18 spike. M2U is going to have to relinquish his entire stack and Q. But is that enough? No, it is not. And Bazzi takes the win in the second set. We are going to a third set. Oh my god.
Very strong reverse sweep from Bazzi.
Yeah. I think Bazzi switched up his playstyle for the last round as well. He went for an ultra safe approach in the earlier half of the match, and then when margin time kicked in, which is where garbage gets multiplied, he started finding these absolutely insane sequences. And it works out. M2U succumbed to the pressure. It was too much. Bazzi, very well done in that last set. But second set, we've got MKO coming up from M2U, PCO coming up from Bazzi. And we've got mid game as expected. M2U taking a bit of a risky approach here. Trying to take the pace of the matchup back to his own control.
But Bazzi has shown to adapt very quickly to losing that pace control and just playing a very strong defensive game.
Yeah. I tell you what, I think it's less of a defensive game than converting that offense that you're feeling into an even stronger offense, right? So, like those counter spikes we saw earlier on from Bazzi, converting that clean garbage into absolutely insane sequences, and M2U just could not take it. He had to downstack, and he had to use cheese. Just absolutely insane clean garbage conversion coming out from Bazzi, but this is going to be quite the... Oh, I was going to say, going to be quite the... trouble coming up on Bazzi's board, but he converted it brilliantly into an 8-1, and yeah, took the round. Extremely potent spikes.
Very clean double TKI start.
Yeah. Love to see that. Love to see the classic opener on this tournament here. Of absolute speed demon, still using TKI. How long has it been since the birth of that opener? It's been like, what, 10, 11 years? Still using it. Great. Good opening, good. Anyway, sidetracking. Enough sidetracking. We've got an extremely complicated situation here, and Bazzi is going to be the one on the short end. Did not have the stack conversion for it, did not have the Q for it, and had to succumb to the ace-1 stack. Very unfortunate. MPU finding that absolutely brilliant sequence as well. New round, Bazzi going to go for a more risky approach that we know and love him for. MPU misdropping on line 19. Nothing too good, but going to survive as for now. See.
Already taking control of the pace and putting a lot of pressure on MPU to keep their stack clean.
Yeah.
You having a lot of cheese in the middle of that board.
Yeah. Ooh. That parity as well is not helping M2U. If Bazzi finds anything here, M2U is done
takes him
for.
out.
Yep. Didn't even need Bazzi to find anything. He just... what was that? Like 1 TSD2? M2U... He gets ropes here, decides to go for the classic TKI flat top into 7-2 conversion. Going to work out really well with the garbage. And that's going to be tiebreaker. For a third time in this matchup. This time it's going to be M2U coming back from the dead. Got a bit of a complication going on in MPU's stack, but it was not enough to stop him from sending a upload of garbage over to Bazzi. Bazzi handling that extremely well, converting everything into TSDs and Tetris. Ooh, M2U.
And Bazzi takes the game.
He takes the game, and that is the third set coming over to Bazzi. I think we are going to a fourth set right about well, not right about now, in a bit.
I was seeing Bazzi clearing their way down, and then the game ended. I hadn't even realized MTU was already on such a back foot there.
Yeah, extremely unfortunate misdrops coming out from Strihone. Alright. New sets. Double PTO coming out from both players. Absolutely cancelling each other out, but it's going to be MPU with the second PC. Oh, and a third PC as well. Bazzi barely finding his way out. Counter spiking. Oh. Ouch.
Bazzi putting M2U on the back foot just for the quickly spike back down and put Bazzi back on the back foot.
Yeah, excuse me as I disconnect for like 10 seconds straight. Yeah, we've got an absolutely insane exchange of garbage here. Bazzi on the back foot again, but going to convert that into a TSD Tetris very brilliantly so. Got a bit of a power stack coming out. MTU not doing too well with that absolutely heinous stack. Misdrops. What misdrops make you do, eh? And now Bazzi on the verge of match point and on the verge of taking this entire matchup away. Ooh, that misdrop on the IPs coming out from M2U as well, and Bazzi takes a clean sweep.
What a match!
I don't know. I don't know what to say. M2U just made way too many mistakes in a row. Probably just too nervous. And should be the that should have been the last match, I think. Oh god. Oh no. Okay, we have another one. Okay, so if Bazzi takes this one as well, that should be it. MTU needs to find something here.
They've proved that they can do that. Just that.
Yep. Bazzi making a couple of mistakes here, going to relinquish that pace to MTU. Oh, there's nothing you hate to see more than an 18 spike on line 18. Oh, Bazzi finding an absolutely brilliant sequence of TSD, Tetris, and attacks.
It looks like Bazzi warmed up finally and is really grabbing hard and not letting go.
Yeah, MTU is feeling the heat. MTU's playing really weirdly right now, like is not doing much to refute Bazzi's pressure. I think he's trying to take risks, but risk is where Bazzi thrives. Oh, that misshot on the SPs coming out from Bazzi. Going to be a bit painful, but nothing you can't down stack out of.
You finding the groove again, taking a round back from Bazzi.
Yeah, Bazzi did not have the double O pieces needed to resolve that situation there. Very unfortunate. But going to be a PCO versus standard stacking opener.
Big misdrop from MTU.
Yeah, he's been misdropping for a while now. Does not look good. Very nice conversion into a center 4-5 stack. Going on for M2U though, that is going to be a very painful misdrop. Going to have to compromise this entire stack in order to fix it and down stack. We've got Bazzi still dishing out the pressure. That is going to be another clean sweep. Okay. And that's what, 3 sets for Bazzi and 1 set for M2U. I see. One more set. Okay. Bazzi needs 1 more set. M2U needs a miracle. He needs to stop misdropping.
Regain that focus. Keep those nerves calm.
There's one thing that I didn't mention though, is that while M2U does have the speed advantage, that also means that Bazzi has the stamina advantage. So the longer this match goes on for, the better Bazzi's odds are. So M2U either needs to like completely change his approach, or just Oh no, it's find something. Something really unexpected.
Looks like MTU has hit their second win and is really putting that pressure back on.
Yeah. Ooh, Bazi with that conversion. Beautiful conversion. MPU on the backbeat. As of now, nothing good can come out from that stack, but he does find a way. Out, and it's brilliant. Bazi and MPU now exchanging for clean garbage. Both players.
MTU, a clean board but full of garbage, whereas Bazzi's getting pushed higher.
Bazzi's still grabbing a hold of that pacing and will not let go. Extremely efficient sequences. He just had his 17th like out of thin air. This man will not relinquish his control. It's only a matter of time before M2U himself makes a mistake or
Still not compromising speed for accuracy, but still getting more accurate as the matches go on. And taking the first round.
Yep. Extremely good, extremely nice match. Bazzi had the control the entire time there, and the moment Bazzi made a mistake, MTU knew. Like if you have like one of the weaknesses of Bazzi, one of the weaknesses of Bazzi's playstyle is that if you have control of the pace and you make a mistake, your opponent is going to notice. Like the moment you let go of that pressure, your opponent is always going to know. And MTU was not an exception. He noticed, he took his chance, and Bazzi just could not take it. Own pressure coming back to bite him.
Use some creative tucks to burn down those lines and get their board clean again.
Yeah, very extremely nice bounce back decisions coming out from MTU here. Extremely risky setups coming out from Bazzi here, but it's not going to save him. I really fancy that setup he did at the end there, but like he was not quick enough. He needed like 0.5 more PPS for that, I think.
And that just shows that advantage MTU has with that raw speed.
Yeah.
Despite it making them prone to some very unlucky missteps. Bazzi with some sick cheese on their top of their board.
Ooh, Bazzi finding an absolutely brilliant down stack to get himself out of that situation. And now the pain is on M2U on the bottom of his board, but not going to be staying like that. Ooh. Really enough for these guys. Ooh.
At this time of day.
Yeah.
But Bazzi already being pushed into a top out by MTU. Very strong sweep by MTU, proving he could take this back.
After 2 consecutive sweeps, it is now M2U. He's got the microphone.
Everything they can to hold that pressure and really not let this win go.
I'm going to need a bit of a timeout. I need to refill my soda.
So I just hop in.
Hold on, real quick. I need to turn you. Keep talking for a little bit.
And okay, we're going to see a PCO. PCO, but a Bazzi with a misshot PCO here. But actually can skim all these down into a counter spike, sending just enough pressure, but I think it's not enough to M2U. And with the Fractal has to be sent. Yep, it'll lag cannon to me. My screenshot, it's all lag.
Alright, I'm back. Thank you for bearing with me.
Okay. Okay, thanks. Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Aoi, for covering my ass.
TKI from both of them.
Yeah, very nice TKI conversions as well coming out from both of them. We've got this team now, and let's see. Ooh, M2U taking a bit of a risky decision there. I like it, but it's now going to pay off. He needs 2 S pieces to get out of that situation, or at least 1 S piece, 1 O piece. Did not have it. Had a T piece instead. Very unfortunate. And yeah, Bazzi take it to first to 2 actually.
I don't know the right terms for it, but MTU tends to delay their first TSD for Bazzi to defend from that garbage.
Yeah, it's just waiting, yeah. It's a bit of macro, a very good piece of macro, by the way, Dylan is going to be. M2U, absolutely brilliant conversion, and the two stack as well. But Bazzi not feeling that pressure in the slightest. And now we've got equilibrium. Bazzi once again dictating the pace of this matchup. Will not relinquish it to M2U. The moment M2U plays anything, Bazzi just cancels everything.
Neither player trying to give any breathing room to the opponent, making sure as soon as they hit that board, it goes right back up with strong spikes.
You now struggling with a very unopportune stack and a nightmarish garbage. No find a way to be late. And this is boom for now. No find a brilliant way out.
Strong 18 combo from Bazzi.
Yeah. Extremely brilliant
from MTU. This match is going to be a nail biter by the end of it.
We've got margin time kicking in anytime now, and you know it's Bazzi's time to shine when it comes to margin time. But it's also an opportunity for MTU to make something count. We've got margin time, and Bazzi is off the rails. M2U going to have to find something of sequence here. Does have the garbage for it. Oh, makes a miss drop.
And that miss drop gives the round to Bazzi.
Oh, so unfortunate. M2U had the stack for it, had the conversion for it, but makes a miss drop. Bazzi takes another round. Takes it to match point. PCO coming out. We always get mid game from these two players. And it never disappoints. M2U going for an extremely greedy setup there, trying for anything that might make Bazzi lead, but Bazzi does not lead. He finds a way. No, he cannot. Almost found a way out. Did not have the stack for it. Had an L piece into a TSD conversion there. Did not have the speed for it. M2U absolutely brilliant risk taking.
throwing double-digit spikes from MTU throughout that entire round.
Yeah. Nothing less than commendable. The balls on this man.
A few rough
Ooh.
misdrops for Bazzi this time around, giving the rounds, the match to MTU.
Yep, Shiro Hone with some of that Korean BM in the chat as well, and we have got we've got what's it called? Okay, so if it's a set point thing, then it's called tiebreaker. So we've got tiebreaker, but it's sets, isn't it? Whoever wins this set wins a surefire ticket to be at least top 2 of the entire tournament, and goes on to winners bracket. No, not top 2. I think at least top 3, right? So whoever wins this is at least top 3, and will proceed to the winners finals, which we will be seeing later today. Oh god, that.
All right. Comparing a few more stats between MTU or Shirahone. Shirahone definitely has a higher blitz record at around 1,003,000, and Bazzi with a very respectable 585,000. So big blitz disparage difference between the two of them.
Yeah, I did notice that one of the players did know how to second PC and third PC as well. Probably a bit of a DPC blitzer, I think. Yeah, it does make sense. Yeah, I'm reading chat here, and someone did redeem Hydrate. Thank you, Pandora. I will gladly do so. Yeah. Brilliant stuff coming out from both players here. Bazzi is absolutely choke holding, basically just choke holding Shiro Hone the entire time, and Shiro Hone held on for dear life until the moment Bazzi made a mistake. At this level of play, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. At this level of play, the moment you let go of your pressure, your opponent is always going to notice. There's a certain kind of pacing within in the garbage that you sent that that your opponent is always going to have in mind, with as much experience as they've gotten throughout the thousands of games of PvP they've played, and if you're Bazzi, if you're going to let go of that pressure, you want to mask it. You want to mask it somewhat with cheese, I guess. You want to mask it with cheese downsides. You want to mask it with something, and you can also sometimes feint that as well. Like the moment your opponent they think that you let go of your pressure, they'll go for more risky approaches. They'll go for more dangerous solutions that may or may not pay off, and you can feint that kind of thing, make them go into those dangerous situations, make them have a false sense of security, so to speak, and play off of that. It's great, and we saw Bazzi accidentally do that with his misdrops. That's the funny part. He accidentally did it with his misdrops. Every time he misdropped, he would let go of that pressure for a brief moment of time, and then he would find a brilliant solution. Like every time he misdropped, he would always find at least a 4 combo out of it, or a conversion into TSD Tetris. It was brilliant. It was always brilliant, and accidental brilliance is, I guess, still brilliance. So
whether he's stumbling into it or has it all planned out 4 parallel universes ahead.
yeah. And yeah, after the brief break, we are going right back into the matchup. I'm hoping to see that brilliance once again. I'm hoping to see M2U struggling for his dear life once again. Makes a very good matchup. Bazzy going to be the one on the life support right now, though. Extremely. Oh god! I was going to say extremely unopportune stack for conversions and all of that, but he converted it into a double Tetris TSP by the end of that. Absolutely brilliant stuff from MPU.
Once again,
Looking
looking into those 4 parallel universes just to make sure he commands that lead and takes that victory back from MTU.
Yeah. You do not want to try and challenge Man's authority in this matchup. You let it go and you try to play off his mistakes. That's the one thing I would advise M2U on. Like the moment M2U tried to take command, it was the moment that he lost. Like we saw last round, M2U really tried hard to dictate the pace. He went for these really risky setups. He went for these extremely potent TSD setups, but it was not enough. It was never enough. And he found a way out every single time, and that's it. That's all she wrote. And yes, again, we see MPU struggling for his dear life here. Does not have the Q for it, and will have to perish. Bazzy absolutely potent. Perish, and it is now currently match point and the matchup point as well. I think if there's no weird rule set in play, Bazzy may win it all here. MTU needs to find something. Needs to be patient. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Oh, I thought it was a conversion. I thought it was a stack. Like I thought it was intentional. But it's a misdrop. Oh god,
just a very slight misdrop.
Oh, slight inaccuracy, and Bazzy takes the complete sweep. GG. Bazzy advances to winners finals. M2U, see you in losers brackets. Tomorrow, if you'd like to see more of M2U, tomorrow is the way your ticket. You know,
MTU get their revenge.
You know what's funny? The only way M2U can get there are two ways actually. If M2U wants his revenge, the first way is for Shiro Hone to lose his next match in winners finals, and then they will meet each other in losers, or he'll have to go all the way to grand finals. In which case, that is going to be one hell of a run.
Seeing what we saw from him today, it's very much possible.
Yeah. But yeah, let's move on to our next matchup between Bamgay and Star. What do we know about Bamgay and Star? Okay, first of all, I know that Bamgay has had a ton of upsets to get to this point of the tournament. I know that he's made some very surprising. He's had some very surprising results, going 6-0 in the entire tourney. He beat some of the higher. Yeah, he beat Corpie. Right. I'm an atheist. Right. Corpie. It is to my belief that there is no god. But if there is a god, Corpie is it. Right. So like he beat Corpie to get here. Corpie extremely efficient, 2 PPS, but no one's killing him. Bamgay did that. Bamgay somehow found a way to kill the unkillable, and it was great. Is that Corpie in chat? Hi Corpie. Hello. Hi, I'm your fan.
Got a big fan in the commentators booth here.
Yeah. So he beat Corpie to qualify here, and he also beat Star. I think was it? Did he? Yeah. He beat Quad twice. He beat Chicken Mario. Okay. He didn't beat. Oh no, that's the match history, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. He didn't beat Star. False news. This matchup didn't happen. But yeah, we've got some votes going in. Bamgate obviously not the tournament's favorites, but he has pulled some upsets. He has done some incredible things, and let's see their stats. We've got extremely close stats.
Yes, very. Bamgi, I believe, is slightly faster with their sprint timing at 20 seconds, and Star holding a very strong 22 seconds.
Yeah, but it is to my knowledge that Star has got slightly better macro. I say slightly, it's macro. It's slightly is deadly. If you're slightly better than your opponent at macro, you have every right to win that matchup, right? So it's very potent. Star obviously going to go into this matchup with a definite game plan. They have the same stats, obviously, but relatively the same stats. But Bamgay is going to have to, I don't know, adapt. This is the exact opposite of the last matchup. They've got these stats are completely not imbalanced. And for the last matchup was very interesting because it was extremely imbalanced. But this matchup, however, is it's interesting for the opposite reason. It's balanced in the sense that it's balanced. So we will get those back and forth that we love so much. But at the same time, we will also see some strategy making coming out from whoever's better at macro or both. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting matchup. It's going to be very interesting finding out Star's game plan. We're going to finding out how Bamya is going to deal with that game plan. And so I think there's an interview going on right now in the Korean stream. If there's anyone who would like to volunteer for a live translation over there, I would love to. I would love to watch that stream as well. But there's currently a player interview. Some trash talking, I guess. Koreans, they love their rivalries, if I remember correctly. Very interesting. Well, if you're still here, we've got some very interesting statistics on the screen that you can look at. We've got exactly the same PPS to the 100. So that's interesting because even with that, Star comes out a little bit more efficient, but then it's within the margin of error. Obviously, your efficiency is auto change from time to time, right? So we can't really say for sure who's got the edge in this. But from the versus score, we can tell one thing: Star likes to cancel. Star cancels more than his pair here. Her, I don't know. They're having a players interview over there, so probably can find out their gender. But why bother, right? It's gender neutrality, all that stuff. I don't understand, but it's fine.
Yes.
Very hard to say, basing what to say off the stats, but tournament vote favorites are going to be Star. And
I'm personally rooting for Bamgi as they have the much more adorable profile. So if you want an advantage, that's where Bamgi's got a very strong one.
Obviously. Oh, so he beat Corpy. So if he doesn't win, I mean, you know, it's fine. It's- I'm rooting for him. We've got both commentators rooting for the same person here. Oh, not a good thing to see on streams, but yeah. We are getting into the matchup right about now. So, yeah, let's see what both players got to offer here. We've got we've got
Starting
MS2
off
coming
strong
out from
with a 6-3.
Bamye. MS2 coming out from Bamye and an extremely weird conversion as well.
Strong 19 spike from Star.
So cancelling, got everything cancelled there. Bamye, extremely extremely efficient on that. Obviously, both players are extremely efficient, but Bamye looks to be the combo one here. Yeah. Equilibrium, not for long, I'd imagine. One of the players find something, anything. Star buried under a lot of cheese right now, but we'll find Victor Dowstar found it, got out. Both players playing just below their average speed. And yeah, Star takes the win. Very well done. I didn't see how it happened because of my internet. Thank you, Vietnamese internet.
Both of them just prioritizing a very flat, very even stack, keeping that height difference, making sure they can set up whatever they need to whenever they need to, and keep that pace pushing between the two of them, not letting either of them take that control and push the other into a corner.
Yeah, exactly the opposite of that what we saw last matchup. Last matchup was a desperate fight for control. This one, both of them are relinquishing. They don't try for anything. They're afraid. It's like they're afraid of something. I think they're playing safer, just to like feel out the opponent. But yeah, neither of them are trying for that pacing right now. Star going for his usual risky conversion, but it's nothing too dangerous. Yeah, usual tense fight. Yeah.
Both boards always staying in a very safe state, always ready to turn back whatever they get. As we see Bamgi very slowly lose that control, lose that cleanliness on their board, and slowly get pushed up and out.
Yeah, we reached criticality in terms of garbage on both boards there, so there had to be a victim eventually. And yeah, it happened to be Bamye. Bamye has to find something here. Not that misdrop though. He's going to have to find an insane down stack to try and get out. Does not find anything and loses.
Starting off strong from Star with a sweep right out the gate.
Yeah, definitely sending a message there. Okay. Should be getting into the next set soon enough.
Looks like we're taking a little bit of a longer break between sets.
Or maybe not.
Starting in 8, 7, 6. Oh, there's a countdown now.
Blinking
You
your
never realized?
No, it was I haven't played like custom in like years, so
I haven't played custom ever.
yeah.
Star with
Got
a
some
very messy board. Messy garbage.
barely finding his way out.
Still fighting, not letting this match slip through.
That was brilliant. And now Equilibrium, once again, we are waiting for criticality to reach for both boards.
Suddenly Star is topped out.
Yeah, I like to use the word criticality for these kinds of matchup because, like, if you're exchanging garbage all the time, there ought to be a limit, right? So there ought to be a point where both players have got way too much garbage on their board and not do anything with it. You can't really play safe at that point anymore. So that's the point I like to call the criticality point, right? There is going to be a victim at that point, and last round we start. And this matchup is interesting because you can never really tell. Oh, hold on, there's a bit of a development here. We don't see the safe play from the last. We don't. Yeah. Okay. And that's going to be Bamge's loss. Okay. That's what I was saying. We don't really see the safe play coming from both players like in the last set. We see Bamge trying to take control of the situation there and misdropping before he's at it. Oh my god. Oh no. See a bit of a strategy change coming up from Bamge, adapting to what Star is trying to do here. Star still trying to play it safe, still trying to be ready for anything. Bamge though, taking risk and paying for it, and that's going to be a second round going to Star.
Definitely fighting back stronger this time, taking a point from Star, but it might not be enough.
Yeah, making way too many mistakes here. While we were
tying
saying,
it up
while
out
we
of
were
nowhere.
saying that, as long as Bamge does not make a mistake, taking control of that pace, he does have the edge. And it's looking. Oh no, he made a mistake. Them both got to the matchup. Ooh.
Quickly to start down stacking, not getting the proper pieces for it, but really trying to dig his way down. Catching a lucky break and right at the brink of death, taking Star out and taking the set.
Yeah, Bamge made a strategy change there. In the first set, we saw him play really passively, just like trying to figure out where Star cracks. Star doesn't crack. Star did not crack. And what happened was, Bamge always cracked first at criticality, and we saw a sweep. On the second set this time around, Bamge took control. The control that was never in contest. Like the Star just willingly gave it to Bamge, and as long as Bamge did not make any mistake, the control was all his, and Star just needed to make his more lapse in judgment, and the round is all Bamge's, right? So it's interesting. It's a very interesting macro decision. Let's see what they have in store for us in the third set. I think Star is going to have to try and fight for that control. But okay, with Bamge disconnected. Okay. Okay. Okay, we should see a switch of positions between the players. As Bamge did leave the room. Okay,
And so did Star.
Best Step told them. Best Step told them to switch positions. I think, yeah, because I don't. It's for the stream layout thing. Star needed to be the second, to be the one below, I think. Yeah, that should be good. And we should be on our way to the next set soon enough. Yeah, that is Core Pie in chat. Yeah, it's Core Pie 01. Yeah. Big fan, Core Pie.
I'm going to take this brief break to use the restroom if Aeroly would mind stepping in for me.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure. You know about a fun fact, Komodo.
Yeah.
I thought you say Korpa should not deserve in the top 16. If isn't that was your you were saying in Korpa should not be in top 16. What was your
No. Actually,
Why-
I was saying he shouldn't be at 16. He should be higher.
It should be higher.
when-
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. My mistake.
Yeah. It was
I-
I was talking to Andy about who's like the worst like evaluated player in the tournament while we were still on top 16, and Andy, surprisingly enough, Andy said it's Core Pie, and I was like, what the fuck? Why is Core Pie the worst one? How good are these guys? And it's a massive surprise, and it was. It was and Core Pie did prove to be a very worthy contender. Like he fought his way all the way to top 8, I believe, and then he won a few more games.
Did it make it into the top? I think they made it into top 6 or top 8. Like top 6. Yeah.
Top 10. Okay. Okay.
10.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Top 6.
6.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Insane player, and you tell me he's the worst evaluated player in top 16? No fucking way. Insane player, like the things Core Pie does, I cannot explain it to you, even if you play Tetris like you play chess, right? Like every single block is like you carefully evaluate every single block, and I can not like explain it to you, right?
Yeah, sure.
But
Yeah.
enough
fair.
about my lord and savior Core Pie. Go back to the matchup. We've got Man Game versus Star once again.
Yeah, straight up with a PC here. MS2 PC. But
Very brilliant TSD PC there.
But it seems like there's a counter-strike. Okay, yeah. Instant kill.
Coming back to a very quick game.
Yep.
Welcome back. Bye, Ari. Sorry
Bye.
that you
Thank
have to
you.
do this. Sorry that you have to do this every single time. I'm actually waving my hand in real life. Well, it's weird. Anyway.
If you could see the gestures I've been making, these players are really... I'm surviving off of caffeine and their energy alone.
Yeah, well, Bamge is going to take the second round. Star with very ill-timed spikes. Bamge had the perfect stack to rebuke it.
I'm starting out with a
round.
TKI opener.
We see a mid-game conversion. Star will not be able to find too good a stack here. They're going to be able to down stack everything though.
Them getting pushed to the top and digging his way out of it faster than I.
Yeah, will relinquish his stack a little bit for pressure, and it worked out. Takes him to match point. Even Star just did not have the stack to handle all that pressure. Bamge, very opportune spike. Very nicely done.
Them getting caught up on getting that T-spin proper.
Right, the pressure is now on Star.
Small misdrop from Bamgi.
So far, the biggest surprise in this tourney has been Star. It's very... Playstyle is very unexpected.
Another misdrop
Oh,
from Bamgi.
Bamge did.
Giving
Yeah,
Star the
Bamge. Bamge, by the way, I saw a conversion for Bamge there. He had a chance to go for a TSD special, but he could not find it. Very unfortunate stuff. Did not keep his calm there.
Starting off very strong with an 11 spike from Bambi. But only giving Star a lot of fuel to take that point and takes that set.
And Star takes the win. These are extremely quick sets. These, like if Man Ye is trying to take the lead and he makes a mistake, he dies. If he takes the lead and he doesn't make a mistake, Star dies within the first minute. And if no one takes the lead, criticality is reached within the first minute. And really extremely fast sets coming out from both players here.
Ooh, TK into an all clear from Bambi.
Yeah, very nicely done. Star going for a bit of a read here, going to does
Suffering
not
for
pay
it.
off. Star is feeling way too comfortable with that with that SDSD there.
Star finding a very early PC. Really taking the point.
What the hell are these? One good God's name of these rounds. Okay, we've got MS2 from Mamge. Will not make too much of it though, and we've got mid game, I think. Mamge is going to be risking the stack for this of a yeah, okay, yeah, he risked his stack for a bit. To try and put some more pressure on the Star, realized it was not worth it, cancelled everything, and now we've got mid game again, we've got equilibrium almost. Star, safe, Mamge, extremely safe. Star is going to be the first one to start sending though, and then he does. That's like what, an 8-point spike, and Mamge barely cancelling the clean, leaving the cheese, and now his back is against the wall.
Giving the round to Star.
Yep.
Putting us up to match point.
Very potent spike coming up from Star. A lots of clean and then cheese. You can cancel the clean, you have to leave the cheese.
Star already putting on heavy pressure. And not letting Bambi take any of it back. Making sure that the garbage meter always has something in it.
Star doesn't look like they're really contending for that pacing. That pacing, they're just like thriving in it, and thrive they do. Star is going to take a third set.
Looks like Star is really good about hiding when they're going to drop those large spikes to when Bamgi isn't quite ready to defend, or they just finished defending, and then Star quickly slams them with a high spike.
Yeah, Bamge, like they took control of the pacing. Yeah, sure. Star gave it to him willingly. Yeah, you can have it. I'll just work off of you. I'll just kill you using your own garbage. It's fine, and it worked. We saw such a brilliant response coming out from Star as well. They go, he's playing safe, but he's not really playing it safe. He's potent setup. And it's great. Very interesting matchup so far. I think Bamye, I don't know what's what anymore. Yeah, Bamye are going to find another spike there and swiftly make an a 1-0 out of Star. Very well done.
Matchup so fast I forgot what I was going to say. It looks like a few missed shots from Star, quickly turning them into TSDs, so maybe they were just thinking ahead.
equilibrium for Elizabeth, and then there's no and then. Star is going to. Oh no! I was going to say Star is going to perish in the midst of an equilibrium because of all the cheese.
Star is at their most comfortable when they're down stacking.
Yeah, and nothing says that louder than a full screen down stack into a win. First to 2 for both players, and now Bamye again with the MS2 absolutely beautiful opener by the way. I can do linear. Not only is it aesthetically pleasing, it's also a 100% upgrade. So, yeah, that's for all the newbies in the chat. Back to the matchup there. Bamye going to take a bit of a risk, covering up his stuff. With not too much of a risk though, going to be able to downstack everything into a 17 spike. Star cannot handle everything and will have to perish for it. I see a pattern. Star, like, if Bamye lets go for Elizabeth, Star starts to power stack and starts to get way too comfortable.
Big start from the start. Giving the round to Bamge very early. Oh, it looks like we lost my co-commentator Kamato. And he's back, thankfully.
Thank God.
Bamge quickly taking that set from Star. Learning to give and take that pressure and fight Star where they're weakest at that low board when they're getting secure in their own stacking and not realizing that they're about to take a heavy spike.
Anyway, can you take over for a little bit? I need the restroom. I need to go to the
Alright, gotcha.
Thank you.
Alright. Okay, and it's going to be a lag again. It's straight up seeing Bench with an MS2 opener, straight up with a PC, making a DPC. No, that's not a DPC setup. Unfortunate. The pattern is so
quickly clears the board and pushes back on Bamge, taking the round.
Well, MS2 DPC, that was like you just way too rely on a PC opener and just consequences. And since I started with a what? Well, 4-5 stack, almost made a PC here. And straight up when making it down stack, putting all these through. About to clean Bange's garbage, straight up with a 9-0 from Bange, and got sent back, well, with another double quad, sending Star top out, 1-1 with a tie. Wait, the set point was 4-1, and the current score is 1-1. Is this alright? MS2 once again, straight up making a PC with a pass-through including.
Star just absolutely negates very quickly, taking garbage and getting rid of it before the rest can show up.
Yep. Things like a trouble? It's not actually with enough pressure here, it's all good. Star's first statement is quite okay-ish. Because like, oh, color clear, unfortunately, that's not easy. Okay. Straight up 9-0 in. Both just went down stack over time and there's no end. What am I?
Taking a heavy spike and negating it, putting it all back on Bamge.
Show me off.
Just dropped somewhere in there and gave the round to Star.
Match point. Or I should say another set point. I don't know how to say. Alright. TKI. Okay. LST ready? But the LST situation is not very good from Bang.
Alright, I am back.
Okay.
Star getting that strong double line piece into a very easy
Well,
line.
okay. Yeah, back in the midst of a very heated matchup, it seems. It's always been heated, but it's going to be Star taking a bit of a risk here. Bamgay still trying to bounce back a little bit. There's a bit of cheese that he's concerned with, and now he's converted into a 9-0, and will now convert it into a 3-stack. Star going to have to find something here, taking that pace back to himself. Okay, I disconnected from that here. But
Oh no.
A very slightly messy board from Star just to get cleaned up instantly into a down spike. Putting him back at an equal
Yep.
playing field with Bandy.
It seems like Star with the stuck in at the SRS rotate system, it seems. And without any down stacks left, oh no. 2-2 tiebreaker it is. And we're going to see.
If Bengi takes this round, that will tie the
Yeah.
sets back up.
Wait. Actually trying to skip from Star here? Well, with the typical situation coming from Bangay, with the down stack 17 spike. Straight up making a practical with. Yeah, unfortunately I have to cancel the back-to-back on Bangay. It seems... Yeah, pretty much balanced here from both sides. Oh! Oh!
Star.
Wait, actually, still stop it out and make a down stack sending 19 spikes in total, and that's it. A very well reversal from Star.
I really thought Bengi was going to take that one, but Star was not going to give it up easy.
Yeah, it's 5-2. Wait, no, not yet. It's 4-2, 4-2. Set point was 4-2.
4-2.
I like how the table just got turned instantly. The board statement from high to low and from low to high, like a roller coaster. High and low, just terrifying, but also entertaining, I guess.
When players know what they're doing like these to do, it's it's going to be a close match no matter what happens.
True. Yeah, with the down stack here, sending another quad, able to catch a multiplier from Star. The pressure here, almost a full screen kill. It's not yet. Clean them out.
Both slamming each other up to a high board. Star being forced on the back foot. That's where they shine as they quickly downstack it and send it all back to Ben.
Yeah. Hang fire thread, but actually not a thread, but a cliff. Ooh. Outstacking pin from Bangay. Good thing they did not make a TSS in it. And okay.
Star making sure to make clean burns and always be ready to get after garbage. Downstack, slam that those very strong spikes right back at Bambi.
Yep. You can see all these two just having very scary flunking. Okay.
Star looking very cheesy.
Yeah, very cheesy right now. Need to go down with a JP's misdrop.
Giving the first round of the set to Bamgi.
MS2 against a PCO. With a straight up PC, sending 22 spike in total. And going to make a DT cannon. It's not very clean though. going to be straight up making it again. Okay. I like this setup.
Star are very quickly calculating their garbage to slam it all back.
Yeah, it's they have unique offense, but it seems like it's just way too clean. Trent down stack here, 18 spike in total, the multiplier. Able to survive.
Fine. Absolutely clean board state like it never happened.
Yeah, and become a full screen kill at the line 20 clutch. Well, not actually clutch, in it.
And an almost
Alright.
calculated move from Star.
Calculated it is.
Getting hung up on the SRS from Star. Then he has to do a little bit of cleaning.
Oh, sending back-to-back chaining from Star. Time 6 now. Straight up making a 7. 8, and that's it.
Then he not having the board to respond to that, having to set up some lines above his garbage to clean down, but slammed too hard by Star to get through it.
Yep. And straight up with a TKI-ish from Star. I don't really think that's a TKI. But Bangay with a LST, I think. Time saved now, sending just enough pressure to knock Star. 2-2.
Yet another tie.
PCO. Oh! Oh no!
Star.
From a double PC, and I think that's it.
That's that brings Bamgi up to 3, bringing it to 3-4.
Wait, you're free to wait. Wasn't that supposed to? It's 4-3, I guess. This. Oh.
Nice. Hi.
Oh. Okay. And
Welcome
yeah, and I'm hiding now. See ya.
Against all Tetrio regulations, I have turned on Warp, a VPN, and it's working now, thank God. Oh no, it's not working. Oh
Bambi slamming down a 17 spike and Star not feeling it, quickly sending anything else that Bambi right back at
no.
him.
Harry, you're gonna go back.
Okay. Straight up stacking from Star with down stack, sending just enough pressure. I mean, not enough.
Bambi with an
Oh!
unfortunate misdrop from the SRS.
Almost straight up with a copy from Bangay. 17 spikes at the pressure. Corrupt head. The bottom. Oh!
Two unfortunate misdrops from Bambi, giving Star the point. This looks like a TKI bag. Bambi finds it a little bit quicker than Star.
Straight out back chain.
Star takes the round because of it.
Wow. Oh. And okay, MKO'd against say MS2. Both started with an M. Okay. Well, straight up out stacking. Wait, that's a 4-5? 4-5 stack from Star. And finally has been caught.
It really looks
Alright.
like Bambi is fighting trouble with
Oh
those
no!
openers.
Oh!
Star, too much pressure, too much early garbage, and just not having enough to clear out and stop all that power from pushing in.
So I guess that's it. It's 6-3. Wait, was it? Not yet. Okay. It was like I thought. Oh yeah, I thought I did. I thought I did not count. based on every Tetris players, how to count exactly.
The highest we go to is 4 around here.
Mm-hmm.
An amazing match from both of these players.
True, because Bangladesh actually, which is like they have a gap between these two. They have skill gap between these two, but actually, Bangladesh somehow just made it to like just like upset like 2 rounds, two sets. I meant, so it's already impressive for me.
Oh god, I'm playing against Star. What the fuck? No.
You're not
please.
ready for this.
Tetrio, please. No. If you don't know what's going on, chat, I rejoined the lobby and I was in the players section. It was very traumatic. Anyway. Yeah, I am back now, hopefully for good. Thank you, Ari, for covering my ass once again. Yeah, we should be moving on to the next matchup, winners finals, between Bazzy and Star. Star being, even though we hoped for it, we did not see an upset here. And while we were hoping for it, another upset happened. Bazzy has upset. Bazzy won his own matchup and qualified, all that stuff. Nothing we haven't seen on the stream. So Bazzy versus Star, extremely close in terms of TR. There's a 1 TR difference.
This is going to be a very interesting match with how Bazzy likes to command that pace, and Star is really good at down stacking.
Yeah, Star really loves giving his opponent the pace and then just work within it, just thrives within it. It's great. It's so it's interesting because on the surface you would assume Star to completely counter Bazzy. Like absolutely, there is no question asked that Star's playstyle will completely counter Bazzy's playstyle. And but one thing we saw in the last matchup was that while Star did have really good down stacks when the time called for it, he did get way too comfortable. He did get very often, more often than not, he got way too comfortable with his own stack. I was away for like 4 games, but I still saw some of that. He was way too comfortable with his own stack. He made these really questionable decisions for the sake of like four line sent, and that's it. And he's going to need to quit that unless he wants Bazzy to run away with that win.
We're going to have to see if Star even has the chance to focus on building up their stack and not realize how much Bazzy is sending, because Bazzy is just going to send. Unless they can adapt quickly to the way Star plays.
Yeah, Bazzy absolutely insane on those conversions. As long as there is there's appropriate parity, Bazzy is always going to find the TSD conversions. He's always going to find the counter force. Absolutely insane ability to convert into attacks, and Star will have to play off of that. Like, it's what he wants, but at the same time, it's very dangerous. Right? If Star leaves Bazzy to his own device, Bazzy is always going to be able to find these extremely safe, these extremely deadly 8 back-to-backs, these potent spikes, and it's very questionable whether or not Star can make it out alive if he overstacks. Going to be an extremely interesting matchup. Once again, we've got a very, very interesting dynamic here. It's just like the first matchup today, but again, we don't see as much of a speed difference between Star and Bazzi as opposed to what we had earlier. What happened earlier was that Bazzi dragged out his matchup long enough so that his opponent just didn't have the stamina for it, essentially. If you have the speed, I've said it, I'm going to say it again. If you have the speed advantage, you don't have the stamina advantage. And Bazzi made full use of that, just dragged out his games, and just absolutely decimated his opponent in the latter half of the sets. Extremely interesting strategy, but let's see how he does. In this matchup in particular, Bazzi, definitely a worthy contender for the title of Korea's strongest. We should be getting into their game in a little bit after the interviews are done with, and both players are getting ready right now in the lobby. What do you think? It's interesting, but Fox.
I'm incredibly excited to watch this match. I'm sure I'm going to be at the edge of my seat, biting my nails, because these two are going to play off each other phenomenally.
Yeah. Absolutely. Both players are going to be able to play in their best, in their most desired conditions. Say, Bazzi wants the control. He's going to have it. I don't know what to say. It's going to be interesting. Star is going to be able to dash attack. That's all he wants, really.
What else is super interesting is that despite Bazzi being a bit slower in the Tetra League pieces per second and APMs, has the faster sprint speed with a half of a second of PPS, or half a piece per second.
I'd like to think of his playing speed as a choice, really. It's like with these top players, you often see they can sprint at up to about 5 PPS at a time. But more than often than not, they're going to choose to play slower and to have the time to think about what they should do and what they shouldn't do, right? So Bazzi, this slow speed of his, slow speed of his is absolutely pivotal to his aggressive playstyle, right? So okay, we're going to see what we expected here. Bazzi taking control of that pace of the matchup, but there's poison. Star absolutely Star calm, collected, just sending T's right now, just waiting for that perfect moment to strike. And that poison is something. I don't know what to say. It's deadly. Bazzi needs to only make a single mistake, and Star got too greedy. He fished for that TSD Tetris for 4 pieces in a row. Did not have it, and had to pay the price for it. And this is what I said in the post-match. No, not in the pre-match prediction.
Let's drop from Star.
Yeah. Star does not have the best stack to down stack right now. Going to waste both his ice pieces, but does not have it. 2-0 to Bazzi.
Taking the phrase "fortune favors the bold" to heartless match.
Yeah. Bazzi. Making the wrong move there. Going to have to relinquish that control for a little bit. Star not going to be able to make too good a use of that though. Let's see.
Star having to change strategy mid-piece placement as Bazzi strongly forces them out of position, making their board too cheesy to clean.
Yeah. Mazzy also took some risks there with that setup. I don't think he knew what he was into or what he was in for, but yeah, it worked out. He got a second TSD off, and it was enough to KO Star. I disconnected. What the hell? I just
What? Not again.
again, yeah.
Oh my
Vietnamese
god.
internet.
Okay. Alright, got it. Okay. And it seems like MKO from both sides. Wow, so in sync, huh? With donation, almost made a pass through. The back-to-back time streaking from Bassi cancels the back-to-back changing.
Start
Yeah,
having
okay.
to, compromise their stack and take on a lot more garbage than they can clear.
I'll tell you what, Daryl, you can take over the rest of the stream. I quit.
Completely emotional damage, huh, sir?
This is I'm sorry, Andy, but sorry, stream, but I'm going to have to take my leave here. My internet is not very supportive of my endeavors today. Yeah, have a good rest of the stream.
Okay. So I guess I'll take care of it. Alright. With the upstacking. Upstacking from Bassi, sending 25 spikes in total, and I think that's it. 2-0.
Even with Star being comfortable in that down stacking, Bazzi puts on too much pressure for them to handle.
Yeah, MKO from both sides once again. One is aiming for the TST back-to-back chaining. The other one is for the TST.
Like Star is starting to change their strategy and really start trying to apply pressure back. Trying to lay on more attacks to make sure Bazzi has to clean, focus more on having that clean.
Wait, what are they doing? Are they actually nope? Okay. Good thing they did not make a TST tower for it. That would be very. Oh. Wow.
Star unable to stay clean. And that's a sweep from Bazzi.
A sweep. Okay. What was the set point? Let me check. Thing. So 2-2. Wait. 1-2. 2-1. Bazzi against Star. It's now 2-1, as known as the set point. Was it? 2-2. Okay.
2-0.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Bazzi in the lead. This looks like a TKI bag. Let's see what they make.
I can see a TKI also, but yeah, one is the same for the TKI, the other one is for the TSD. One again, I guess. Straight up 9-0 stack. Nice stack from Bazzi. Going to send donation. Donation and the pressure is already up to the times 9. Where's the TPs? It's going to TSS minute and straight up down stacking.
Star really trying to dig down, pulling out as much as they can, almost making it, but just not enough from that pressure that Bazzi can create.
And okay, another TSD setup from Star. Oh, Bazzi with the back-to-back chaining once again. But I guess they cannot just do it anymore. The pressure just has been sent.
As we've talked about a little bit before, Bazzi's strong suit really is setting that pressure, deciding the pace of the match, and forcing the other player to stick with that for as long as possible.
They have to stick with the defense, which is like, which is miserable, but they have no other choices.
And we've seen that Star really thrives in that, but Bazzi just has this overwhelming presence that really drives just an overbearing amount of garbage onto the opponent.
Oh, unfortunate from Bazzi or not. Still able to make a down stack.
Using it well. Getting a very tight down stack.
Almost straight up murder. Still not enough. Able to clean them. Able to clean the down stack.
As he making the misdrop, getting sent right back up to the top, just to clean it back down again.
Yeah, Bazzi just hanging by a thread here, while Star just making very well down stack.
Both of these players fighting with everything they got.
Straight up surviving here from Bazzi. Well, Star with an unfortunate Zeppi's misdrop.
Clean it away like it's no problem.
Yeah, it's not a problem to them. Yeah, gravity margin able to sending just enough pressure from Bazzi. 2-0. Is it? Yep. PCO. Here's a PC from Bazzi. Going to straight up back chaining, you see. Oh no, terrifying.
Are building up some strong back-to-back and losing it.
And
As
oh!
Bazzi tops out.
They have no choices. If they actually hold, they will still die anyways.
Absolutely. Star really adapting to this pressure. Like a deep sea creature.
With the pressure to send, well, Star able to survive. Survives a bit, and oh, they did not find a cock up. I guess that's not a TP spawn. No TP spawn done, and with the unfortunate mishold.
A very unfortunate bag for
Yeah,
Star to crawl out of there.
You can see these two having almost the same line set. Yeah, pretty balanced, but actually, how do I say this? Watching these two, which is like basically learn from them, I guess. Watching a tourney like this, well, which is like improving your skill of playing Tetris.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn from these players. They both very well know their openers, and they know when to set the pace and when to hold back. And they also know where they're strongest in setting the pace or holding back and using that return as fuel.
True. Oh, straight up make a defense on it, make it down stacks in 12 spike multiplier. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, Tetro is kinda laggy. Just like infinite pace. Down stack, still able to surviving. While Bazzi able to survive once again. While Star just having the pressure ready. Straight up 7-2 stack. Oh,
Very unfortunate.
Oh, no!
Star, but they clean it up very quickly. Getting deep into their board.
able to survive. And Bazzi with a 9-0 stack ready. Prepared to be as a Korean special. Okay, I'm sorry, that was a joke. 9-0 stack, very efficient, but not actually efficient at the same time.
In the world of classic Tetris, it is the best strat.
Yeah, actually, yeah, true.
It's actually how I run the stack, and switching into modern Tetris is very difficult because of that.
The modern Tetris, which is having P-Sync including, so I guess that's the truth with the Tetris PC coming from Star setting. Not enough pressure from Basti.
A very beautiful PC from Star mid-game.
Yeah, it's already good enough, and but however the Tetris PC even better. Oh. Almost made a color clear from them. Off stack once again. Well, Bazzy off stacking is quite okay-ish to their bursting. Down stacks it, going to make an STSD just for the pressure, but it seems like not enough. Yeah, get the counter here. Oh. Oh!
That's actually taking the lead in pieces per second.
Pieces per second, yes indeed, but with the pressure coming from Star. Oh, never mind, the table has turned. Like how the table has got turned instantly once again, like deja vu mode. But that's not a tiebreaker, so it's already okay. Straight up down stack.
Star having some trouble with that piece placement. Looking to down stack hard here. With the misdrop from the eyepiece.
Still surviving, that's a good thing.
Still keeping it clean afterwards and pushing back down, putting that pressure back on Bazzy. Once again, misdropping.
Misdropping becomes
away.
skimming. Yeah, okay. Both surviving. Going to make a TST. Sending. Okay, they almost having no sending at all. They're both just plonking all the time.
Azzy almost turning a stack into a 4-wide just to dig down.
Oh! Just enough damage from them.
Putting Star on the back corner again, setting it to match point, hoping for a reverse sweep from Star.
Yeah, just hopefully into a piece. The MKO into a PC from Star, and it seems like Bazzy with the obstack ready. Yep, obstacking ready it is.
Another problem with the SRS from Star, couldn't quite get that Z piece in there. And
Unfortunate. Wait, it was first to what? 6. Oh, first to 6. Even this winners finals, I thought it was like first to 3 out of first to 7. So it's wait, 1, 2, 3, 5 to 2, or just 6 to 2 already.
I'm gonna quickly run to the restroom. I'll be right back.
All right. It seems like they both just joined, okay, and guess we will wait for a while. Yep, connection problem. I think I know. I think most of us already noticed this. We just having a lot of issue from the internet. You can see Komodo just disconnecting all the time, and and oh my, okay, in my site here, it's just like lagging all the time. Yeah, I think Andy, I think Andy can tell, which is like, I maybe have delay or no, I don't know.
I'm not sure, but I don't see any conspicuous. I don't see any conspicuous delay in between the game as well as the commentary, whatsoever, I don't know, I don't see any issues. Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, and the set point was 5-2, correct? I'm sorry. I have to be that. Important thing has to say it thrice, or just like ask it 3 times. Just because like Tetris, playing Tetris equals you don't know how to count. It's especially the number 4. Okay, now here we go with the match.
He's setting the pace once again with a strong PC opener.
From PC opener with the counter from Bazzi. Not enough. Still offsetting from Bazzi. Even it's been a very pressured. At a very pressured force statement.
Star finding that comparison between their stack and the garbage they're receiving.
Yeah, maybe they already find a way to solve this situation right now.
Star getting hung up on SRS once again.
Almost, just barely, man. Oh no!
And the extra rotation from Star giving Bazzi the point.
The extra 2 rotations, yeah, I can see that. It's miserable. Alright. They're not ready. Okay, they're ready. Well, Bazzi, with a back-to-back chaining, be prepared yourself. You're going to make a trinity, but what is this? This force statement is not even good. Yep, that's it. I think that's it.
Looked away for 4 seconds and the match is already over.
4 seconds. The Trinity from Bazzi, it's okay, but the pieces is not actually optimal. So straight up down stack.
Star being pushed into a corner right off the bat, having to compromise their stack and not being able to clean it out before Bazzi keeps that pressure up.
Yeah, I think that's a game point from Bazzi here. It's already 5-2. Set point was 5-2, so one more. Oh. So it's 5-2 as the set point now, or is it? Oh, 5-2. So the last one was internet issues, so that won't count. That didn't count, or the so I'm kind of curious. Also, I don't know how to count, so that's why. Alright. 5-2 now. It's game point from Bazzi, and having the TSS opener. Straight up off stack.
Was that a Hachi spin opener from Star?
I'm sorry, I didn't see Star's force statement, I'm sorry.
Either way, it really put the pressure on Bazzi and allowed them to take that point.
Yeah. 0-1 takes the lead. Wait,
Star
yeah.
Decided no more sweeps tonight.
If I'm going to lose, I'm not going to let you have the sweep. Base. Okay. They don't have a TP, so does not make a T-spin. T-spin, so it's already a very good idea from Star. Time saved. 9, 10, and now finally cut down to 0.
Garden,
Straight up.
Always having a well open.
Yeah, very struggling with the SRS rotate. Oh! Ow!
Nothing Star could do there.
Yeah. Okay, it's TKI time from Bazzy. We'll start with the TSD. But while Bazzy does not make it LST, seems like yeah, straight up to mid game. Straight up to make it very fast. Ooh, enough pressure is saying from Bazzy, and it's already the game point. The game point? Yeah, game point.
Yep.
Game point from Bazzy, starting to catch right up. It. Okay.
Strong defensive game.
Yeah, trying to make a very well defense. Ooh. Now straight. Oh, make a cock copy straight up big offense.
Ooh, a misstep Star covering the well, opening it quickly, but not able to keep that down set going.
Yeah, current situation from Star, it's not. It's already went shambled, I guess. The board statement, it's still in shambles.
They still
Okay.
dig themselves free into a point, making this a tiebreaker.
Yeah, the current situation from Star just like hang by a thread. It's still, they're still surviving, but just almost dying, but still surviving.
Star opening up that well and just really downsetting with it. Absolutely not letting Baz get too much footing over them.
Yeah. Okay. Survive once again. Ooh. Bazzy able to survive and down that cleans him up. And with a donation from Bazzy, Star's first statement almost blocking their well, but it's already good now. Yeah, they're surviving is quite good to them. Able to sending just enough pressure, but OP's and J and OP's misdrop. The table may be turned, but we're not confirmed yet. Oh,
Very fortunate double line piece for Star into a misdrop on the last piece.
no! I think that's it. Almost. I think that's it.
And Bazzy takes the point.
That's a game end. With a score of 6-2. Wait, 6-2. Yeah, 6-2.
6-2. 6-0. It was a full sweep from Bazzy. Very well played by Bazzy.
Oh, okay. It was very even it's a sweep. It's still terrifying to see Star almost make an upset from against Bazzy.
They played their heart out and they played very well, but Bazzy
Yeah.
just would not let them have that time of day. They would not let them have any sort of pressure.
Hmm. Okay, and so that's 2 days matches or the. Okay. And
Andy, would you mind giving us a closing statement, as I have no idea what to say here?
the closing.
That's it for today's matchup, and if you, I really just see if when the see the last component of the grand finale, don't hesitate to visit our Twitch channel once again, which is going to be streamed at tomorrow at the same time, which is 1100 UTC. And this is Andrew the stream working as a stream host, and Eri, Foxbeat, and Kamoto in the commentary. Even the Kamoto wasn't able to be here at this moment due to some kind of unavoidable circumstances, which is infinite connection.
Yeah, the current circumstances, which is like very horrible, I can tell.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate. But we were very fortunate to have Arrow here, the MVP stepping up and making sure that we weren't left in the dust with just little newbie me.
Okay.
I mean, I'm the most chaotic one of the second arena, I guess. So,
A joy to commentate with. You and Kamoto both. This has been a very fun experience for me, and I'm excited to do more.
feel free to commentate.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you'll have fun when commentating in future tournaments, like including this tournament as known as Tetris Championship Korea D.
I'm excited to learn more about modern Tetris. I've been studying hard, trying to figure out what all these abbreviations mean, because everything's an abbreviation here.
I already can tell you actually I think you're already step. What am I saying?
Believe in you.
I'm sorry. I mean, English is not first language, so I maybe will be a little bit of don't know how to speak how to. I give up.
You still speak it better than me sometimes, and I was born and bred here.
Yeah, I think I just got what Avery wanted to say, which is Foxbeat's commentary skills. I think you have the potential to become a seasoned, really experienced commentator, just like any other experienced commentators on the block, such as Azure Horizons. And
really warms my heart.
Renge and whatnot, but yeah, I'll go ahead and have a talk with these guys so that you can work as the commentator in other well-known puzzle game communities. You really should go work.
Thank you so much. It really means a lot.
No,
I was so anxious.
That's not a flattery, I'm not joking around. But yeah,
it's like we're here to commentate and also assist the newcomers because we do volunteer for joining this commentary and assist. So it's a valid reason.
Okay, if that's the case, then we will end the stream right now, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was.
Y'all better be there.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
See.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.